the alarms went off, and they went off like 2 or 3 different times. And for a minute, right, because I had some headphones on, I shouldn't have been listening to it, right? But I, thought just maybe it was something on the TV because I had TV on too. But then I had one of my coworkers using the hotel as well, and he called me and told me, he said, "Guy, we need to get out of here, right? Water's everywhere, right? Power's gone off." He says, "We just need to go." He's catching a flight at 5:45 in the morning, right? So we're gonna move to another hotel closer to the airport.
Did you see any flooding or water?
Oh, I've treaded through like six inches of water myself, right? I mean, it's water everywhere in here.
Tell me, are we talking about all the rooms, the hallways? Talk about how much water you saw.
I would say like this first sector here in the hotel, right? It's totally flooded. The actually room where they serve breakfast, right? It's totally flooded. Other parts of the hotels, right? People have been running into people in their pajamas. I mean, it's just. Yeah, it's only certain sections right now. The hotel is pretty big right now. It looks smaller from the front, but it's actually quite huge. Yeah, so it's like there's like 2 or 3 sections that are actually flooded, and it's like one section that's way in the back that's dry.
Was it chaos inside?
Oh, it's total chaos. That's for sure. It's people right there. Some lady in there talking about she wants to shuttle to Del Mar, and she's leaving from the airport. I don't know why she wants to go to Del Mar, right? We have the airport right here downtown, but she wants to go to Del Mar instead of going to the Hampton downtown, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyway.
What's in store for you now then?
We're gonna transfer. I'm gonna drive myself and my coworker down to the Hampton downtown so I can get him off to the airport. But I live here in San Diego, so it's no problem for me. But we were here doing our work, so.
Did they say that they would provide housing over there? Or,
oh yes, they've already. There was no problem. They didn't give any hassles. They provide. And even though I didn't have any problems in my room, right? My partner did. They said we'll transfer you over, no problem.
Did people seem like they were not able to get some of their belongings, or did you have enough time?
No, they gave everybody time to get everything they needed.
And coming out here, looking at part of that roof collapsing, what's going through your mind?
Oh, no, that was like, I'm just glad I wasn't in that section.
All right. And your first and last name, sir?
Isaac King.
And how do you spell it?
ISAAC-KING.
All right. Where are you coming from?
Mexico, from Mexicali, Mexico, headed to Michigan.
So what's going on right now?
It's a blacked out hotel, and I think our reservations might be canceled here.
So did you actually check in already?
No, we were about to.
Oh, you were about to check in. Okay,
yes.
So you don't have anything in there right now?
No.
Okay. So tell me, were you here for a business trip, or are you
Yeah,
here?
I was on business.
So what's going through your mind right now?
Where are we going to stay tonight?
How is this affecting your plans?
Well, I'm close to the airport. I suppose we're flying out of San Diego tomorrow morning.
Okay, so you're done with your business then for
Yes.
you? Okay. How fortunate do you think that is, considering this happened after all your business was taken care of?
It depends, I guess, if we find a hotel tonight.
And they're saying that there's flooding on all 3 floors right now. The hotel is flooded. This is not something that happens, when you're at a place like
Well,
this.
you hope not. Obviously it's going to curb our night to try to find another place, but it's a big deal. It looks blacked out and shut down. So.
And your first and last name, sir?
Jeff Meineke.
And how do you spell it?
MEINICKE.
And you're coming from?
Michigan, Detroit area.
John Strock, STROCK, Battalion Chief, San Diego Fire Rescue.
And Chief, what happened out here?
We had the facade on the building collapse on the 3rd floor over here. The facade came all the way down. In doing that, it tore several sprinkler lines and sprinkler heads out, causing significant water damage to all 3 floors of that side of the motel.
There was also electrical damage as well?
That's correct. We had to secure the electricity to that portion of the building because of the water in that area.
How bad is the flooding inside?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm hearing there's anywhere from 3 inches to 6 inches of water on the floor in each of the floors.
Any idea as to what caused this collapse?
I have no idea what caused the collapse at this point.
So what's going on right now in terms of structural stability and checking that out?
Right now, we're in the process of getting all the water, as much water as we can off the floors and outside. We've also got a city engineer responding to take a look at the structural stability of the building.
How much of the hotel is affected?
I don't really know how big a structure it is, but basically there's kind of this wing and then another one this way, and that whole wing over there is affected.
So what happened to the guests that were staying on that side?
It's my understanding that the Hampton Inn has either moved the guests over to the functional side or has moved them to another Hampton Inn in the city.
You were telling me earlier what the point of a facade is. Can you describe that again?
The facade, as you can see it up here, it's just kind of that decorative piece on the corner of the building. And it may contain, like this one contains sprinkler heads and things like that, but it's really more just for show.
Have you seen a lot of these collapse?
Facades will frequently collapse during fires because they're not really that well supported. You know, they're kind of overhanging. This just probably collapsed either due to the weight of water that was leaking in there or something else that we don't know at this point.
It's safe to say you guys will be out here for a while.
At least we'll have some companies here for a while, yes.
Any threat of any of the other pieces falling right now? Are you guys checking out right now?
Well, I think that's a concern. All the drywall inside has been thoroughly soaked by water now. So that could pretty much come down at any point in time. That's why we've got the people out of there, and when we have our people in there, they're in their full protective equipment.